Imagine standing under the hot Abuja morning sky and hearing a sound so deep it rattles your chest before you even see it. A slow, heavy roar. The kind that makes people stop walking, lift their phones, and look up. In this part of the world, there's an old saying, when vultures circle, there's meat on the ground. But when a massive US Air Force C-17 Globemaster descends toward Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, touching Nigerian soil with all that weight and authority, you know this isn't business as usual. You know something big has arrived. Something serious. Something that could change the game. This morning, Abuja wasn't just awake, it was buzzing. The atmosphere was tense, electric, charged with rumor and anticipation. Within minutes, word spread like wildfire. An American military aircraft had landed in the nation's capital. No official press conference. No dramatic announcement. Just that unmistakable grey giant on the tarmac, carrying cargo that has set the entire country talking. Social media exploded. WhatsApp groups lit up. Radio stations went into overdrive. And the big question on everyone's lips was simple but terrifying: what exactly is inside those crates? Is this the long-awaited turning point in Nigeria's brutal war against banditry in the northwest? Or is this the first visible step towards something far more controversial, foreign boots edging closer to Nigerian soil? You saw the headlines, but let's slow down and really unpack what's happening here, because this story goes deeper than a single aircraft landing. That C-17 didn't just appear out of nowhere. Its arrival connects directly to a massive arms deal approved late last year, a staggering package worth around $346 million. This isn't about rifles or spare parts. This is about serious firepower. The kind that can reshape a battlefield without flattening entire communities. According to multiple security sources, what's being delivered are not dumb weapons. We are talking about roughly 1,000 -82 Malawian Quarters general-purpose bombs, thousands of advanced precision kill weapon system rockets, and laser guidance kits that turn ordinary munitions into smart, surgical tools. These are weapons designed to strike a specific camp hidden deep in the forest, a moving convoy in rugged terrain, or a fortified hideout, without wiping out the village a few kilometers away. For a country that has struggled with accusations of collateral damage, this matters a lot. And the timing. That's what has everyone uneasy. Just days ago, Nigerians were still arguing about the Christmas Day airstrikes in Sokoto. Many people woke up that morning asking themselves an uncomfortable question: was the United States already fighting Nigeria's war from the shadows? Those reports of foreign surveillance aircraft flying daily missions from Ghana, quietly watching movements across Nigerian airspace, only added fuel to the fire. Now, with this aircraft touching down in Abuja, the picture is starting to look clearer, and for some, more alarming. What this landing seems to signal is not American jets bombing Nigerian territory, but something more calculated. The US providing the eyes in the sky, the intelligence, the tracking, while handing Nigeria the teeth to do the biting. In other words, the trigger stays in Nigerian hands, but the technology behind it is world-class. Still, there's another layer to this story that refuses to stay quiet. Alongside the crates of bombs and rockets, there are strong indications that American military technical advisors were also on that plane. Not combat troops marching into villages, but specialists. Men and women whose job is to make sure these advanced weapons actually work the way they are supposed to when mounted on Nigerian Air Force platforms like the Super Tucano jets. From a military standpoint, this makes perfect sense. From the perspective of an average Nigerian in Kano, Kaduna, or Katsina, seeing uniformed Americans step off a plane is enough to spark fear, suspicion, and wild rumors of secret bases and lost sovereignty. And then there's the helicopter question. Many people remember that in June 2025, Nigeria's Chief of Air Staff, Hassan Bola Abubakar, was in the United States pushing hard to fast-track the acquisition of H-1Z Viper attack helicopters. Those helicopters are not toys. They are little, highly advanced machines built for close air support and precision strikes. So naturally, people are asking, could this aircraft have been carrying components, systems, or support equipment linked to that deal? No one is confirming it, but the possibility is very real. All signs point to one thing: the Nigerian military is preparing for something big. A major offensive. A new phase. Some insiders are already whispering names like Operation Fansan Yoma Phase 2. If that's true, then this delivery isn't symbolic at all. It's preparatory. It's the quiet loading of the gun before the trigger is pulled. Think about it. Just last week, reports emerged of bandits abandoning camps and fleeing toward Katsina. Now imagine what happens when the Nigerian Air Force suddenly has access to thousands of laser-guided rockets. Rockets that don't miss. Rockets that can follow heat signatures and laser designators. Rockets that make hiding in forests, hills, or abandoned settlements far less effective. The balance shifts. The bandits can run, but hiding becomes a dangerous illusion. But before anyone celebrates too loudly, there's a reason many Nigerians are uneasy. History has taught us that foreign military involvement rarely comes without conditions. Critics are already asking uncomfortable questions. What does Washington want in return? Is this about oil and strategic resources? Is it about countering Russian influence spreading across the Sahel? Or is it tied to human rights concerns and international pressure, including high-profile statements about religious violence that made global headlines late last year? And let's be honest, sovereignty is not a small thing. For some, seeing U.S. military aircraft on Nigerian soil brings a sense of relief, the feeling that at last the bandits and terrorists will face overwhelming force. For others, it triggers anxiety. A fear that Nigeria could slowly lose control of its own security decisions, one assistance package at a time. As we speak, those crates are being moved away from public view, likely to heavily secured Nigerian Air Force bases in places like Kanji or Maiduguri. The paperwork will be signed. The weapons will be catalogued. The advisors will quietly do their jobs. And then, one night soon, somewhere in the vast skies over northern Nigeria, the sound of jets and helicopters may signal that a new chapter has begun. One thing is clear: the airspace over the north is about to become a very dangerous place for anyone carrying an illegal AK-47 and thinking the old ways still apply. The rules are changing. The technology has arrived. And the next few weeks could redefine this war in ways we haven't seen before. So now the real question is yours. When you see a US military plane land in Abuja, do you feel safer, believing that superior firepower will finally crush the bandits who have terrorized communities for years? Or do you feel a knot in your stomach, worried about foreign hands steering Nigeria's future? Drop your honest thoughts, because this moment matters. This isn't just another news cycle. This could be a turning point. And trust me, this story is far from over. Keep your eyes on the skies.